All right, y'all. T.C.B. the Country Boy coming back at you from Big D. What's happening, everybody? You know, I did a couple of Bone Thugs and Harmony song before, and I got another one I'm going to check out. It's called If Heaven Had a Cell Phone, featuring Tank. I don't know who Tank is. But anyway, I'm going to... It looked like Bone Thugs and Harmony. They're out of Cleveland, Ohio. I'm just trying to refresh myself. I think they all had like similar names or something. Yeah, that's what it was. There's like Busy Bone and Wishbone and Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone and Flesh and Bone. They're like all the Seven Dwarfs, but different, right? Just saying. I don't know. They're out of Ohio. They started in like 1991, so they're old school, and they are. I know they're known as one of the best rap groups in the history of rap. So. I do remember a lot of their songs. I mean, they would talk about, religion. They would talk about, things that make you think, man. And they were the songs that I have heard from these guys. Yeah, man, they're awesome. But anyway, I'm going to check out this one song, If Heaven Had a Cell Phone. I don't know. Would it be an Apple or would it be an Android? I'm just saying. I don't know. I would say it would probably be... Well, you know what? If they're talking about it in the context of 1991, it had to have been one of them brick phones, right? One of them old Motorola's. I remember I had one of them, and I was driving down the street, and it fell out the window of my truck. And I turned around, and I came back, and I picked it up out of the street, and the person was still on it talking, man. They don't make phones like that anymore. It was those long ones, the brick phones. I don't know if you... And I had, like, the extended battery. Man, it was, like, long. It was a big old thing, Yeah, it was nice, man. And a lot of people had their phone like installed in their car with the wire or whatever. No, man, I had the carrying thing with the case and the battery and whatever. And yeah, that was cool, man. Old brown looking thing. No, it was kind of a gray looking thing, but it was nice, man. I had the extended battery on it too, because I'd be talking a lot. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I know. Shut up. So anyway, let's check this out. Here we go. If Heaven Had a Cell Phone.
If heaven really had a cell phone, I pick it up and hit up God and ask him what's happening. I apologize for all of this madness, speaking on behalf of all of my family. World so crazy, everybody angry, thinking you deserted, everybody say you ain't here. I be trying to tell them you be always on the level, we're ran by the devil, I be yelling but they can't hear. Everything mixed up, need to be fixed up, and all the politicians say they got the answers, but every time they vote them in they get madder, cause then they show them once again it don't matter. I just wanna let you know people, they tryna hold on, I already know you know it, even though we may not show it. But can you tell me what am I to do when everybody is pursuing all this wickedness? You said we shouldn't do it. You had a cell phone. Oh, wanna hear your voice, wanna hear your voice. I wish heaven had a cell phone, and what I wouldn't give to hear your voice again. I wish heaven had a cell phone. So yeah, wanna hear your voice, wanna hear your voice. I wish heaven had a cell phone, and what I wouldn't give to hear your voice again.
When I walked in Crossroads, gonna miss everybody, I got my eye on the sparrows. If heaven had a cell phone, I would call it a busy, like how you get it with a nail pro. Hell no. Tell him, hey, don't get in the car, my guardian angel, you know we gonna be there and all. There's too many levels to leave a nigga dead in the door. Beloved, open up another one that's wagging his tail. If heaven had a cell phone, take crane, take wish, take flesh, make sure my L go. Been a hell of a road, they gonna remember the phone until the end of the world. And reverse, no, not again, no. Heaven had a cell phone. How many of us would get the downtown? But they leave us without forgiving our wrongs. But they give us a chance when giving our songs. If heaven had a cell phone.
Wanna hear your voice, wanna hear your voice. I wish heaven had a cell phone, and what I wouldn't give to hear your voice again. I wish heaven had a cell phone. Wanna hear your voice, wanna hear your voice. I wish heaven had a cell phone, and what I wouldn't give to hear your voice again. Hear your voice, hear your voice. heaven had a cell phone.
Okay. If heaven had a cell phone, I guess somebody must have died, man, or something. And he wished he could talk to him and see if everything was cool. Man, I tell you what, those dudes can rap, man. Nice song. Man, I can see how back in the day people would follow them. I mean, that song could make it today almost. You know what I mean? It's kind of a timeless song. That didn't remind me of something that was old school. You know, that's something that could play today. To be honest with you, you just throw a little bit different spin on it, or for sure, and it would definitely be of today. But yeah, man, these guys were way ahead of their time, man. Way ahead of their time. And they could rap fast, they could rap slow, they always told a story. I mean, you knew what was going on and all that other stuff. Man. Yeah, man. I know exactly why a lot of people love these guys. And yeah, they're that good. Wow. Like them a lot. You know, I had no idea that there was just so much really, really good hip-hop stuff. I thought, man, you know what? Maybe I'll listen to maybe a couple of hundred songs of hip-hop, you know, going into it. I thought maybe, you know, going into it, I thought that it was going to be a bunch of, you know, yo-yo, booty juice, yo-yo, you know, this, that, and the other, after police, and this, whatever. You know, all that stuff. But you know what? No, man, it's so much more than that. And there are like subgenres of hip hop and this, that, and the other. And you got different phases that started from old school to new school to mumble rap to diss tracks to, I mean, you name battle rap, and I mean, geez, you there's just so much to this that I and a lot of people, especially the white folks of my generation, you know, I grew up in high school. I was in the 80s, man, and I was listening to like rock and roll and Van Halen and you know, Ozzy Osbourne and all that other stuff, you know. But I knew some of the stuff. I remember like Rapper's Delight when it came out and stuff like that. Everybody dug that. But we were like it was more R&B with Kool and the Gang and all that other stuff. I mean, I lived in the suburbs of Texas, man, in Dallas. So, you know, I didn't hear a lot of that hip hop stuff, you know, at all, you know. And I completely, out of high school past it, I didn't even know who Eminem was, for example. I mean, I knew who he was, but I didn't know what he was about and what hip hop was about. And I didn't know Tupac, man. Dang, I wish I knew Pac. I wish I knew what was up with Biggie and Eazy-E and all that other stuff, man, because you know what? I missed out on a lot of stuff that was really, really, really good. And you know what? Just a couple of months of me listening to hip hop has changed my whole theory on what hip hop is about, was about, and continues to be about. You know, I get to see the struggle from the perspective of, you know, reality of what it's like in the hood, you know. And I ain't had that before, man. I didn't even know. I just thought, man, it was just like smaller houses and people didn't have enough money or whatever, you know what? And a lot of people, I hate to say this, were, you know, trained to tell people like me that, you know, it's just people that are lazy and don't want to get a job and, you know, want to live off welfare and live in the hood for free and have all these babies and this, that, and the other. And you know what? You got some of that. But you know what? There's more poor white folks than there is poor black folks. So, you know what? That's a lot of myth and a lot of bullshit too. So, but that's all right. You know what? I'm still here and I'm still figuring it out. So, I appreciate y'all. And you know what? Music will teach you, you know, and it will show you what's up. And that's what hip hop is about. It's about reality in a lot of cases, in a lot of stories. So, I appreciate that. And that's changed my whole perspective. So, continue forward. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.